Hey guys, Chris Cornaros here, the cryptocurrent team, bringing you another episode of Crypto Basics with Chris K. And today we are going to be diving even deeper into crypto loans, building off of the video from last week. All thanks to a comment by BLK Crypto. Shout out to you. You've been a great viewer, always commenting, liking. You're there, and the support does not go unnoticed, trust me. And of course, that is proof that I do, in fact, read the comments. So leave me a little message down below, which does remind me that if this is your first time viewing this channel, don't forget to subscribe. It really does help us out. Of course, if you like today's video, go ahead and like the video as well. But let's dive right into more on crypto loans. And today we are going to be talking about the best places to get crypto loans or to loan out money via the crypto network. Let's first do a quick recap of what crypto loans are. So, crypto loans are a lot like traditional loans. The only difference here is that typically the collateral you put up to borrow money is going to be in cryptocurrency. Likewise, if you are giving money to a company with the hopes of them lending it out, that will typically also be given to them in crypto. And then you're probably wondering, if you didn't see the last video, how do I take out a crypto loan? Well, good news for you, it's actually super easy. Really, all you have to do is you go to the site of your choice, you make an account, and then you go to the loan page. You choose the amount you want to borrow. Then the site will go in, calculate the amount that you need to put up as collateral, and pay you out instantly. We've done a quick recap. Let's dive into the bulk of today's video, which is going to be about the best platforms to take out a crypto loan. Now, these are just my top 4. I pulled this from an article that I found really interesting and informative, actually, about all the different platforms, their pros and cons. And I think they covered 17 different platforms. And I'll make sure to leave a link to that down below in the description. So if you want to learn more, you can. So up first, we have BlockFi. For those who don't know, BlockFi is a company that offers you interest on your crypto as long as you hold it in an account on their platform. And additionally, they also have a Bitcoin rewards credit card through a partnership with Visa. So, first and foremost, I do want to clarify something. I'm going to be talking about the best platforms for crypto loans for both lenders and borrowers. Lenders being people like me, for example. If I want to, say, put up my Bitcoin to be loaned out to someone, well, I can go and use a platform like I'll be talking about today. I'll receive interest and rewards based on the loan length, the amount, etc. One free withdrawal a month, meaning, say you put in a Bitcoin. Well, you'll get interest on that every month through BlockFi. And if you want to take some of the amount out, you can have one free withdrawal a month. So you can pull out, money if you need it. That being said, one little con there is that outside of that one free a month, there are very high withdrawal fees. So you have to be really careful with how often you're taking out and also how much you're taking out, because it's not uncommon that if you take out too little, you're actually going to end up spending more in fees just to withdraw some money. Up next, and a great pro to have as a lender, is that there's monthly compound interest, meaning that for the 12-month loan that you would either borrow or provide to BlockFi, at the end of every month, you are paid out interest on your Bitcoin. And then, of course, as you are paid out that interest at the end of each month, there's more in your account for the next month to gain interest on. So it compounds, meaning you'll actually end up with more than if you just received a flat interest rate at the end. Up next, we have LendABit. By the way, shout out to y'all. I love your name, LendABit. Fantastic name. So this is a great platform for borrowers. If you are borrowing money for the first 45 days, there's a 0% interest fee. Meaning, if you were to repay that loan in the first 45 days, you're just repaying the amount they gave you. There's no added value on top of that you owe them. Of course, as I say that, I also want to mention that there is no pre-repayment penalty, meaning if you fully pay back the loan before the end of the loan term, there's no penalty for doing so. So it really is benefiting borrowers. And then finally, wallet services are provided by BitGo, which is a great and secure wallet provider. As with all things, there are some cons here. And most of these actually center around LendABit being a relatively new site in the space, okay? So they have low liquidity because they're new, right? They don't have that much in reserve. They also have very few user reviews, but again, that goes to it being a new site. Not many people have used it yet. And then finally, Another con is that you get lump sum interest at the end of the loan versus the compound you'd get with a platform like BlockFi. Just a quick little recap. It's great for borrowers, in my opinion, not so great for lenders. Third on our list, we have YouHedler. A few pros here. So loan funds are available in fiat, crypto, or stablecoins, meaning that if you're a borrower and you're borrowing money from YouHedler, you can choose to receive that loan amount in either fiat currency, so US dollar, a crypto, like for example, Ethereum or Bitcoin, or a stablecoin like USD coin. You can choose which you get paid out in. Honestly, though, I'm not sure if you can mix and match. I would have to do more digging into that. But I think just having the option between these three is more than enough already. There is a minimum loan amount of $100. This isn't necessarily a pro or a con, but I did just want to drop that in there so you all are aware of this. A great pro is that the loan to value ratio is up to 90% with YouHedler, which is actually, I think, one of the best on this list of companies. And what that means is, say you take a loan out for, let's say $9,000. Well, you would only need, I think, collateral of about 10,000, right? Because it's a 90% of your collateral is the amount you can take out. With other platforms, say you want to take out $1,000, you may need to put up as much as 5,000 in collateral. So it really depends, but this is a great pro. It really does benefit borrowers. And then finally, they have some fantastic customer support options as they have 24/7 live support, chat, and email available. And then finally, there are some cons here, but interestingly enough, not that bad compared to the others, right? So long-term loans have higher interest, meaning that if you take out, let's say, a 2-year loan as opposed to a one, well, you're going to have a higher interest rate on that loan than you would if you only took out a 1-year loan for the same amount. And of course, the nail in the coffin for a lot of our viewers and myself as well, this is not available for US citizens at the moment. So, for all my non American friends watching, this may be a great option for you if you're interested in any crypto loans. We're going to move on to the Celsius network, the final company that I want to talk about here. So, Celsius network has quite a few pros, and I'm just going to kind of go through those right now. They have no minimum deposits or fees of any kind. You can also choose to receive your interest rewards if you're a lender in either the native currency deposited. So if you gave them Bitcoin, you can choose to get paid out in Bitcoin, or you can choose to be paid out in CEL, which is the Celsius Network's native token. Another great thing about this, compared to all the other platforms I've seen, this makes it the most secure, is that for borrowers, your wallets are insured by BitGo for up to $100 million. Meaning that if you have less than that, that amount is fully insured in case of a hack or a security issue with the network. And then, of course, the CEL pay option, CEL, not SELL, pay option allows you to transfer funds to another user on the network without fees. So think of that kind of like a balance transfer with credit cards. Really cool. Love that option. It makes it, more decentralized, right? And then, of course, there are some cons, but I don't think they're that bad, right? First con being that there's no desktop version, it's only a mobile app, which can be a little annoying for some, but I don't think it's the end of the world. It is also a centralized wallet. It's a con if you're very against all aspects of centralization, but the centralized wallet at the same time also enables, BitGo to insure it for up to $100 million. So, and then finally, if you want higher interest rate returns as a lender, you have to be paid out in the native currency. You can't choose to be, paid out in CEL, for example. Native currency here meaning the currency you deposited when you provided the loan. But that's actually going to wrap things up here, guys. I do want to just kind of boil this down here and give you my final thoughts. So I'd say BlockFi is actually the best for the lender and will reward them with higher returns. That being said, I think Celsius is the best for the borrower, mainly because it offers the most protection and it offers consistent rates as well as flexibility in how you can be paid out. I love it. But guys, that's going to be it for me today. Again, if you like today's video, please do leave a like on the video. It really does help us out. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to go subscribe and ring that bell. If you want to see more videos like this, or you have any questions, or if you want to see something completely different, go down to the comments section below and leave me a message. I do read them. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I'll see you next Wednesday. And until then, I hope you all stay cryptocurrent.